Mars. One word. The meaning of juice. Yeah. How we do it? Previously on Kimba TV. Skirt. Let's go. Come on. Juice. Are you serious? Kimba Gang. Oh my goodness. What the fuck? Do you believe? Easy. Are we juicing? Do you believe? Go! It's gonna be one hell of an RTH gap, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Ow! How you doing? Vishanti says, Kimba, that signal was so juicy. But, you know, same thing again, VWAP and Fibonacci lining up. I didn't get my Popcat. Let's take a look at where Popcat is. Oh, that's fucked. You know your boy was waiting right here. Fuck. You know what the most annoying thing is because MEXC and all these exchanges, they cap me, right? So like I have to open up 3 different fucking sub accounts on MEXC, 2 different sub accounts on Tapit, 2 different sub accounts on Blofin, put all the motherfucking limits in, and then I gotta cancel everything again. But yeah, man, it would have been nice to get that. God. But that's all good. Easy money, Bugatti money. We in on that soul, and we got filled on GOAT. So all the ones that came back to VWAP, I got filled on. But Popcat was the only one that didn't come back to VWAP, huh? Oh yeah, Alex. Yeah, one thing to also remember too, brother, is, wait, stop the music for a second. Stop the music. Alex, one thing to remember too is you don't have to close out the whole thing in one go. You can start shaving. All right, Alex. Okay, so now that I got to see this, I'm not gonna put my stop loss here now. However, I'm gonna have to do something like this. So yeah, actually, I'm probably gonna start shaving a little bit behind the 382, just to be safe. Because if you do, you've been here, I think, long enough to see it. A lot of people, they'll end up shaving around here, and you're already losing twice as much. So yeah, I think I would start shaving a little bit here, a little bit here. Yeah, since I'm trying to not get stopped out, I guess I would have to shave, and then here to try to not get stopped out. So shave, and then, you know, right in front of the entry, basically. All right, Alex. Mars says, is it true that it's not a good idea to trade in December? I mean, I think it's hard to make a generalization like that. I think there's things like, you know what, it's the holidays, it's the end of the year. It should be more of a reflective moment and a celebratory moment and a winding down moment than like trying to accelerate through the year, if that makes sense, Mars. Just like how you need sleep on like a daily setup, you probably need some sort of mental and physical reset from a yearly time frame too. So you also have things like a lot of volatility is going to kick in, especially on an election year, because people's positions are going to be closing, and or some of these like these thoughts are almost self-prophesizing. It just so happens that it was a presidential election year, and we're also potentially moving from quantitative tightening to quantitative easing. And so you're gonna, again, the money printer gonna go burr. There's gonna be cheap money. There's gonna be excess money, play money sloshing around. And that's gonna be an opportunity for things like altcoin season to potentially get triggered. And so that, reverse engineer that, you're probably getting people setting shit up, market makers cleaning, stopping people out, et cetera, et cetera. Sure, yeah, tax regulation, all that good stuff, all that good stuff. So, yeah. But it doesn't really change the fact that you should still be prepared and you should be exercising good risk management. And you should continuously be trying to focus on what's working, what's not, how you can improve. There's really no right or wrong, Alex. The only thing that you need to make sure you do is do what you think is best. Never let a green trade turn red. And remember, you know exactly what your position size is. You know exactly where your entry is. And so you can calculate, if you go, hey, if I close 25% of my position here, 25% of my position here, and then 50% of my position here, you know exactly based off of what your entry is and how much your position size is, you know what your realized P&L would be. You know, if that's not good enough, then try 33% here, 33% here, 33% here, and see if that's more satisfactory. And you're going to go with probabilities and EV, expected value. So just do your best. All right. Chill Max says, wouldn't you say Sol would just be mathing to 230, take single print 30-minute, make support on preview? I can confirm that with you. VWAP is above 230, but let's take a look at the single prints on Sol. Sure. Yeah. So in this case, what I would say is, since you do have single prints here, you don't want to push. You don't want to get stopped out behind the 0.5, because what is the rule about single prints? You don't want to get closed out, stopped out in the single print. So this, if anything, reinforces even more that you may want to think about really shaving and closing there, because if it is going to come through, you might just be able to re-enter. And that's what your thought process was, right, brother? You have VWAP kind of helping you out, and then you also have TPO, point of control. So it's all up here. And this is kind of thin. So basically, if you're going to come down here, I would give it maybe max 3 30-minute candles to get above the 382. You know what would be really nice? If it's going to do it, Chill Max. and still being able to hold that anchor VWAP from the local. So something like this. But regardless, I think you and I can both understand that this is kind of interesting. This is kind of interesting. And then you've got a whole single print cluster like this, right? Maybe it's a little bit higher. Yeah, it's a little bit above the golden pocket. So yeah, probably not a good idea on Sol, and it's definitely not a good idea if you're going to be going to sleep. But a lot of people are just going to say, yo, fuck it. Net, stop loss. All right, back again. It was great hanging out with you guys like 8 hours ago. Is everybody caught up on last night's surprise all-time high stream? Kachaya is the math. Make sure you guys get caught up in high school to get good grades. Things take time to build. We're juicing the fuck up. Because we took the time in August and September to get into Bitcoin longs. Kachaya! And guess what? Next year, next year's wealth, next year's ease, the easiness of next year is going to come to fruition because we're grinding and we're hustling and we're putting in the blood, sweat, and tears now. Altcoin season, let's get it. You guys ready? You got to plant the seeds. You got to put in the work. Things, all good things in life take time. You know what I'm saying? So what have we been doing the last couple weeks? What have we been doing the last couple weeks? Just getting ready for altcoin season. I don't know about you guys, but I'm fucking in a long on something called GOAT. What the fuck? You know what I mean? DOT, Tau, Sol, ETH, obviously Biddy. You guys excited? And it's not really about am I juicing? I'm going to be juicing with or without the stream. You know, the question is, are you guys juicing? Am I doing something that's helping you guys juice even just a little bit? Is there value? That's all that matters, y'all. Happy Thursday. Happy first week of December. And I feel like I say this every day, but I'm telling you, every day there's going to be a coin. Oh, look at this coin. It's pumping. Every day we're going to take turns. One day it's going to be this shit coin. The next day it's going to be this meme coin. The next day it's going to be a layer one. The next day it's going to be an AI coin. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to juice the fuck up, man. Time. So you got to put in the work. You got to put in the time. You got to prepare. You got to plan. And you can't pussyfoot when the opportunity comes to you. You know what juice is, right? Opportunity meeting preparation. Let's get it. All right, RTH gap. ETH. We got to move all this shit. Let me do this first. Let me just make sure. All right, so we got to get above value area high. It's at 245. What is ETH doing? Almost there. What is this fucker doing? All right, we'll do more altcoin nerd outs today. I think I'm gonna just put on some classical music. We should clean that high up there. Yes. RTH didn't grab it, so. And let's watch S&P today too, because I might want to scalp a little bit of S&P. All this extra money that we're gathering makes me be really aggressive and start trading shit that I normally wouldn't trade. 6105. Can we look at who juicing Sato is 100x shorting? What? To be honest, every time I look at Sato, it just confuses the fuck out of me. So I don't know if we should look at fuck it. He's 100x shorting Bitcoin. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, not financial advice, but if the high was set off outside of regular trading hours, you've got a slight probability that it's going to go and grab it again. So, yeah, if you really wanted to short, I mean, I guess some people are going to make the argument that it could be a failed auction, which it could be. But I think from a mathematical perspective, I actually don't know what the book would say here. I think the book would actually say you should wait for another high to get swept. Are you guys shorting this 7.5? No, I think it's better to wait. I think Sato's a little bit too early, but this is like the classic thing that we always talk about, to be honest, chat. Some people like to take that short. Some people like to wait for a higher high, and some people like to wait for the failed auction to form, you know? So you could try to take a short here. You could try to take a short here, or you can also take the bearish retest here too. It's kind of up to you. I shall be patient. You know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to just keep looking for altcoins that I could potentially long. That's really it. So I'm not really trying to get like a Bitcoin short, you know? Kind of feels a little goofy. Instead of you having to come in here and saying, hey, what did Kimba say? Or hey, what's the plan? I want you to start to be able to look at the same shit that I'm looking at and be able to determine if there is a bearish edge or a bullish edge. So first things first, there's a div. Can you see the div? Do you know what kind of div is in front of you? If I were to ask you, how many longs and how many shorts are trapped from where, would you be able to tell me? So there is a little bit of a CVD bear div right in front of you. If you missed yesterday's surprise Wednesday night all-time high stream, I popped in here for, I don't know, like 2 hours to kick it with you guys. I also shared a trade setup that played out, and they're both juicing the fuck up. Like my GOAT trade is like 240% or something like that. But so in the Discord, I gave a trade setup, and then last night I popped up on here and I did a late night stream with you guys when we were breaking all-time highs. And we talked about this $53 million long that came in on this candle. All right. So, you know, can you tell, like, there's shorts that are trapped and there's going to be some longs that are going to be trapped. Okay. If you've been paying attention for the last couple weeks and months, I have Bitcoin longs from lower than 77, 75, 72. I have a whole bunch from like 58, 62, 64. I think my biggest position size is from 68. But you all know that I've been holding those bitches for a hella long time. So it doesn't make sense for me to really look for a Bitcoin short. I'm not interested in trying to get like Pico top Bitcoin short. We all know there's going to be a pullback that's coming. For me, I rather allocate more capital to altcoin longs. So go ahead and let Bitcoin pull back. I'm going to just be ready with altcoin longs ready to be triggered. And so what I want, if you haven't watched the altcoin nerd out streams from last couple weekends ago, you got to get caught up. It's still not too late. Understand what I'm looking for from CPI. Understand what I'm looking for FOMC. Understand that at the end of the day, altcoin season, my bullishness for next year, all hinges on Fed net liquidity. Okay, I need people to have extra money to play and buy meme coins and shit coins. You feel me? So I've got my higher time frame plan, my higher time frame thesis, my higher time frame data points. And then from there, I'm zooming in and going to day-to-day data and maybe looking for scalp long and scalp shorts. All right. So the higher time frame thesis, my higher time frame planning, my higher time frame strategies haven't changed. Okay, but instead of popping in here every day and asking me, oh man, I showed up late, can you give me a recap? Hey, are we longing, are we shorting? Instead of asking questions like that, I want you to ask questions like, hey, Kimba, can you give me a rundown of the open interest? Why would it be bullish or why would it be bearish? Hey, Kimba, can you explain to me what a CVD bear div is? Okay, so every time you see it, you know how to process it moving forward. Does that make sense, my guy? So forget like the way that I would interpret the data. Why don't you interpret the data for yourself? What I would say is, I would hope, you know, if you're looking for a Bitcoin short, that's dope. You know, the only thing that would be kind of weird to do would be to long. Is it too late to long?
Not enough, Latushi.
Boy, you better get the fuck out of here with that goofy shit. All right, so we could have a debate on is it going to be a failed auction structure? Did you want to wait for the RTH to clean the high? We could have those debates, but you shouldn't really be longing, in my opinion. You know, like I said, if you've got longs from lower, you're chilling, and maybe you have to hedge because you didn't TP. You know, I'm going to be nerding out on altcoins pretty much all day today to see which ones maybe we can chase and get in. So if you need to get caught up, please make sure you get caught up on the altcoin nerd outs we've done, so you know what the higher time frame plan and the data points are. And then if you missed last night's stream, definitely get caught up on that, because we saw all this live, right? How many of y'all were here last night for the late night all-time high pump? And remember what we said about this $53 million long? You can only juice when you TP. Am I right? Is this motherfucker about to be on Kimba Airlines or what? So no real surprises. The levels are the levels, okay? This is it right here. What you think? What you think? What do you think about the math? Let's go. Y'all know what it is? Y'all know what it is? I mean, some people could even argue that this is the level. So some people are like, failed auction might already be in effect. Yeah. Do you think 92 is probable? 100%. Yes. Yeah. I would love that. Yeah, because now if it fails the 102, then you're gonna go back into range. Something like this. We'll have to do the fixed range, and then you would look for the value area low of that. So yeah, but just give it some time. You know, I feel like so many people, one of the things that they always tell me that they want to do better at is be patient and wait for 30-minute candle closes. Well, you know, 15 more minutes on this 30-minute candle close. Prove it to yourself that you can be patient. But yeah, I'm going to start putting on some classical music and doing TA on altcoins, and seeing if, you know, there's another chance of it pulling back, and juicing. Any questions? Juicing hard on Ondo. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but you know it's altcoin season when y'all are juicing. I'm 5,000% on Babubu. What? Yeah, Babubu. Okay. Altcoin season, baby. Ondo is RWA. Ondo is legit. No, I'm not making fun of Ondo. If anything, I'm highlighting my ignorance. When y'all are juicing hella big on some shit that I haven't even heard about, that's altcoin season, is it not? Ondo is, yeah, no, I'm not making fun of Ondo. I'm just saying, if anything, like it's altcoin season when shit that I don't even know about is juicing. So BlackRock is behind it. Okay. Get Jesus, goddamn it. Don't talk about it. Don't talk shit about Ondo. No, I'm saying, if anything, it highlights my ignorance. So that's dope. No, that's dope. That's dope. If you can, the first thing is you want to build good habits, right? And so remember that there's only, like, not every retail trader is going to win. In fact, I would say maybe it's about 8 to 9% in a good day. 92%, 93% of retail traders are supposed to lose, right? So it's our job to fight to be in that top 8, 9 percentile of retail traders that actually get away with juicing, right? And so things like, you want to, be competitive. You want to outwork people. You don't, if it's as simple as you just getting caught up and watching the stream, if somebody else is doing it, but you're not, you're already losing on that battle alone. So by principle, like, you don't want to do something that you don't want to not do something that so many people are willing to do. Does that make sense? And it doesn't matter if it's watching the YouTube highlights or nerding out on CVD or spending time and preparing or making sure that you know about Boogammas because you've, Googled and YouTubed on your own. But if somebody else is willing to do it, don't let them outwork you. So that's the concept that's in play right there. The other thing is, a lot of these things that I talk about, it happens over and over and over. It's pattern recognition. And so if you just spend the time once or twice, maybe even 3 times, to go back and take a look at the explanation in the YouTube highlight, you usually don't have to ask it again, assuming that your memory recall is pretty good. All right. So it might be that, it might be that, it's such a simple thing that it's easier to learn the concept than to memorize what happened. All right, y'all. I gotta get ready to get out of here. I had a blast. How many of you guys are gonna show up early tomorrow for 15-second Alpha TA tomorrow? Hey, shout outs to everybody that took the failed auction short. What you think? Nice and clean? Bugatti juice. Bearish retest, structure change, get nasty. And I think we rotated all the way to value area low too. But the math is the math. And look at the guy. Look at the $53 million longer from yesterday. Half got closed out. Bugatti. All right. Any last minute questions? I gotta get out of here. 30 minutes until Macaulay. I'll put it on Exo for you guys. I will see you guys in the morning tomorrow. Alpeasy, let's go. Crip 7, let's go. Cage, let's go. Paul, let's go. Fib Math, let's go. Pickle, let's go. Deshorsky, Bergix. I'm excited, man. I have my alerts set. I'm juicing. God damn, we got close. Sato, bless me. Come on, hold that VWAP. Let's keep it going. What is everything juicy? Let's see, Jasmine. Let's go to the daily. Okay, you're still good. AR, you're still good. Dot, you're still good. Go. Yeah, go. Hang in there, go. Oh, yeah, what about this? What did this end up doing? Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Ooh. That's nice. That's nice. Kachoi Shibaya. Okay, dope. You guys are the best. Lions! Peter, Orinoran, Crip, Hasta la Vista, Random Trash Bag, Chef P, Hegemonia, Mike, Fibmath, Trash Bag, Gecko, Gustavo, Mystique, Underdog, Adriano, Players, Super, Trinkum, I1, Mario, Drop Dead Betty, Drogi, Mystique, Stop Profito, Guido, exclamation math. All right, y'all. Happy Thursday. Stay safe. Good risk management. Patience. Bugatti. Let's finish the week strong. I'll see you guys pre-market tomorrow. Yes, unless it's at like 120K or something, then I'll pop on. But everything looks good. Everything looks good. Gucci Magucci. If I see anything else that's juicy, I'll post stuff in the Discord. Make sure you guys are in the Discord. Exclamation Discord. All right, let's wrap it up, man. Have a great night. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Let's go. Yeah. I'll see y'all bright and early, motherfuckers. Say goodbye to the avatars. Say goodbye to the avatars. Hey, Sato, tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss. Exclamation who juicing. He said he's gonna smack the shit out of you, y'all. Hey, stay safe. Have a great night. I can't believe this bitch is at 104, 105. What is it at right now? 99,000. Incredible. Baby moves, baby moves. Let's get this money. Let's get this shmoney. Have a great night, Lions. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Peace.